Hello jobbergs! Welcome once again to my channel. This is Sir Job and welcome to Sir Job TV. Para sa mga new explorer po sa aking channel, yung first time pa pong na-discover ang aking channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be updated with my upcoming videos. So welcome once again to another video lesson in understanding culture, society, and politics. So I already discussed to you on my previous videos about the different viewpoints and perspectives of culture. So I already mentioned to you or discussed to you the lesson about the ethnocentrism, the cultural relativism, and of course yung latest video natin that we tackled about the culture shock and the third culture shock. So for this morning, I want to introduce to you another topic which is all about the Xenocentrism and the concept of xenophobia. So what this concept's all about, that's the thing that you have to expect from this particular video. Welcome to my video number 30. So when we are talking about Xenocentrism, it refers to a preference for the foreign. So it refers to the preference of the foreign. This refers to the idea that what is foreign is best. Highlight po natin tong statement to because talking about Xenocentrism, this is how you are going to remember the concept. So talking about Xenocentrism, highlight po natin, refers to the idea that what is foreign is best, and that one's lifestyle, products, or ideas are inferior to those of others. Nakuha niyo po ang pinaka-highlight. What is foreign is the best. Everything that is outside from our country, everything that is outside from our culture, everything that is outside from our practices is considered the best. That's how the xenocentric people thinks about this particular situation in the very first place. So kaya in the statement or in the definition of this concept, it says that this is the exact opposite of the concept of ethnocentrism. The exact opposite. Why? Because remember, when we discuss ethnocentrism, it talks about the act of judging one's culture using your own standard. Meaning to say, putting your culture as superior and the other culture as inferior. Diba? That's how we discuss the concept of ethnocentrism. But here in xenocentrism, no. You have to put your culture as inferior and looking at the other culture as superior. So that's how they differ from each other. That is why it is called as the perfect opposite of the concept of ethnocentrism. Let's continue. Our clear indication of the existence of xenocentrism is our preference for imported goods. When we speak of imported goods, these are the products na kinukuha natin from other countries because remember, historically speaking talaga, we are so much dependent on the products coming from other countries. Marami po tayong ini-import na products sa kanila. Although we also have exported our products to them, but usually or almost everything that we need, the basic things that we enjoyed here in the survival is kinukuha natin from other countries. So that's basically one of the indication that we are practicing xenocentrism within ourselves in the very first place. Filipinos seem happy to pay more for imported goods on the assumption that anything from abroad is better. Okay, Filipinos seem happy to pay more for imported goods. Like for example, nung nagkaroon ng SM here in Butuan City, people were so very much excited para sa opening. Why? Because alam nila na pag nagbuksan ng SM, ang daming mga imported products na pwedeng mabili inside SM. So basically, that's the point na very engrossed tayo with the products from other countries and we enjoy them to use and to pay more of this particular product. So basically, that's the development of the concept of xenocentrism within ourselves in general. Okay. On the assumption that anything from abroad is better. So anything from abroad is better. So it's not only American products, it's not only Chinese products, but all over the world, no? Lahat ng mga hindi po galing sa Philippines, we are so much proud and enjoy to use it, no? May mga tagline nga na nagsasabi na let's support local products because that's very important na supportahan natin ang ating mga local products when it comes on the progress of our country, talking about the progress of the economy of our country. It's very important that we are supporting our local products. How about yung mga entrepreneurs natin? Namamatay po ang ating mga local industries because we tend to use or we tend to enjoy products from other countries, no? Mas masakit because we are much more proud to wear products from other countries than our own produced. May mga magagandang bagay po na napoproduce ang Philippines, for example, but we are so much happy and proud and enjoy, no, to show to the world that you are wearing actually product from other countries. So that's basically one of the manifestations that you are developing within yourself, the concept of xenocentrism. That's basically the point that we have to recognize. Okay, so highlight natin pag sinabi kong xenocentrism or pag na-encounter nyo ang word na xenocentrism, the only thing that you need to remember is the concept of what is foreign is best and everything or anything from abroad is better. So yun ang pinaka-konsepto talaga ng xenocentrism. Everything that is outside from my own country is better and the best. So, ganun ang konsepto niya. So, let's go further with our example. So, we have here the example, mania for imported goods and foreign lifestyle. Because, take note, when we speak of xenocentrism, it's not only about the products na binibili natin from other countries, but also their lifestyle. Binabago natin ang ating feature because we want to look like them. We want to look like an Americans. We want to look like a Koreans, for example. That is a business from other country, pero we are adhering that one. Nandito nakikita natin that is observable in the society right now, no? Now we want to be patterned like them. So basically, if you want to look like them, you have to use products coming from them, or you have to use anything na magmumukha kang tulad nila. So basically, that's the point. So that's a business, but that is happening in the society right now. Okay? Because we want to look like somebody else. Hindi ang maging Filipino, but hopefully people will also have to stay as a Filipino no matter what challenges, yung mga introductory portions ng iba't ibang cultures right now. I hope that you will have to stay within the comfort of your culture as a Filipino. You should be proud. Wherever you go, you should have to banner that you are a Filipino, and that is a very nice existence in this world, taking into your own culture or your birth culture and being proud of it in general. So, the development of colonial mentality or the stateside test, that's basically one of the indication na nagkaroon tayo ng xenocentric factor sa ating sarili. Okay, colonial mentality, are you familiar? The concept of colonial mentality, because we were then colonized by the Americans long time ago. So that is the point wherein we were introduced to the products coming from them, to every culture and lifestyles that they have. So as a result, okay, Filipinos were engrossed to the products coming from America, for example, or na-develop sa atin yung concept or tinatawag nilang colonial mentality or the stateside test. Meaning to say, everything in America, gusto mong maranasan, gusto mong ma-experience. Okay, we want to have it, we want to enjoy about this one, we want to wear this one, and everything, as I said, from tire to needles, lahat po gusto nating ma-experience coming from the products of United States of America. So now let us proceed with our discussion in the concept of xenophobia. So when we speak of xenophobia, is the fear of what is perceived as foreign or strange. Is the fear, the concept is the fear of what is foreign or strange. Bago sa'yo from other countries, meron kang fear. That is the concept of xenophobia. Okay? It may include fear of losing identity. Losing identity talking about that is basically I'm afraid na baka mawala ang culture ng mga Filipinos. I'm afraid na baka mawala ang mga Filipinos sa mundong ito. That is basically the point. Because nakikita natin now, everybody is adhering to this particular culture already. So may takot po ang iba nating mga kababayan na baka mawala ang culture ng mga Filipinos in the sense. Okay, that is the point. Suspicion of the other groups' activities. Okay, maybe may mga presence ng other countries here already in the country. So, medyo nagki-question ka, what's really the point of this particular nationalities or what of this particular people in our country? Ano yung goal nila? Bakit sila nandito sa ating bansa in the very first place? Xenophobia. Okay? Aggression and desire to eliminate the presence of the other group to secure a presumed purity. Okay? And desire to eliminate the presence of the other group. Okay? Because you have fear na ano kaya ang impact ng mga presence nila dito sa ating bansa. Because you have fear na baka mawala ang kultura mo, na baka mawala ang identity mo in that particular situation. So you want them to be eliminated. No, you want their presence to be out from your jurisdiction. That is basically the concept of xenophobia. Okay? You are afraid of strangers, you are afraid of foreign products, you are afraid of everything outside from your country. So dito sa ating first word, dito sa xenocentrism, ang concept niya is you are welcoming, okay, products from other countries and people outside from your country. But here in xenophobia, ang concept mo is takot ka, no, with the presence of these particular strangers or with the presence of other people or with the influx of the products of other people here in our country. So that's basically the point, the xenocentrism and the xenophobia. That's how we are going to dissect the definition and the concept all about. So let's move further with the example. Filipinos don't like the people from China because they keep on insisting that the Scarborough Shoal belongs to them. So, this is an issue long time ago. This is an example long time ago na ginamit. Okay? So, because there's a presence or there's a movement from Chinese people. So, until today, pinag-aagawan pa rin ang lugar na ito. And I don't know what's the verdict all about, kung ano na talaga, may mga claim na para sa Philippines or whatsoever. Pero, etong point na to, yung sinasabi na Filipinos don't like the people from China because they keep on insisting that Scarborough Shoal belongs to them. There's a movement or there's a plan coming from the Chinese people to intervene the Philippine jurisdiction. So that's basically part of the concept or we are talking about xenophobia in the very first place. Natatakot ka na baka one day when you wake up in the morning na control na tayo ng Chinese government, and it's very difficult, no? That's very difficult situation that might be happening in the country if we will not be united with each other, might be happened. Okay? So you have to be ready for that particular day if mangyayari po talaga yan sa ating bansa. So hopefully it will not be happening. Now, let's proceed to the second one. Actually, this is famous. I found this one sa Facebook. There's one person, a friend ko din na nag-share nito, and para sa akin, as I read the line, pasok siya sa konsepto ng xenophobia. And this is how her statement goes. I hate K-pop. Filipinos are losing their identity trying to be like Koreans. Konting pride please. Di hamak na mas magaling namang mag-English mga Pinoy kesa Korean. Kala ko ba Chinese na nanakop? I think we're getting it wrong. Lagi na lang tayong sinasakop. From a former Miss Philippines Earth. So, yun po ang statement niya. Okay? Sinasabi niya dito, from the first line pa lang, pasok na siya on the example of, or the concept of xenophobia. Okay? Because sinabi niya dito sa kanyang statement, I hate K-pop. Filipinos are losing their identity trying to be like Koreans. So, that is the concept of xenophobia. Okay? Because nakikita niya na we are so much engrossed and we are so much exposed ourselves to this particular culture, for example. So, ang nakikita niya, what if Okay? Ma-hook tayo ng mas ma-hook sa kulturang yan, so baka dumating yung araw na mawala ang Filipino culture, but that is normal, no? Meron talaga tayong xenophobia, but for me, once that is your culture, pag yan ang birth culture mo talaga, nananatili yan sa'yo. Hindi yan pwedeng mawala sa'yo. There's a time na you might forget that particular practices, you might forget that particular tradition, but once it is introduced to you again, makakakonect ka talaga, and you will have to remember and reminisce everything that you have been experienced prior to the introduction of that new culture na na-encounter mo as you travel and as you continue your journey in this world. So that's basically normal. So for this morning, we discuss about Xenocentrism. Recapitulate lang tayo. When we speak of Xenocentrism, it is a concept wherein we are welcoming products from other countries that is connected to the development of colonial mentality and the stateside test. When we speak of xenophobia, this is the concept when you are afraid for strangers and foreign things, no? Everything that is outside from your own culture, you are afraid to embrace it, and you are afraid to welcome these particular things within your system. This is a fear of losing identity. This is the word. Fear of losing identity, talking about xenophobia, but talking about xenocentrism, it is something that you have to consider. What is foreign, what is abroad, is better than our own produce and our own culture. So that's basically the point of xenocentrism and xenophobia. So that would be all for this morning. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope that you will share this video to your friends and to anybody else that you think nangangailangan ng video na ito. Asahan niyo po that Sir Job TV will continue to give you meaningful discussion, especially in the field of social sciences. That would be all for this morning. Bye-bye!